thought his line was around the 42, meaning a 42-yarder was probably the line for this game. And we had him kick the extra points, and then, we didn't want to kick the 54-yarder with him because we thought that was a little bit out of his range right now. And so at halftime, we just made the decision up 28-0 to say, okay, let's rest him for the second half and get him ready, hopefully, for this week and extend that line a little bit longer to where he was early in the year. And so he's not full as he was to start the season, full go as he was to start the season, but he's going to be available to kick. We just got to continue to see where that line is for Mitch Jeter. The biggest mistake we can make is think this is Navy 2.0. It's not. It's a different offense. They do some different things. They got a different identity and present a different challenge. Yes, it's still a version of the triple option, which you see with some of the military schools, but they run it with different personnel. But they're led to me by their O-line. They come off the ball. They're physical. They're bigger than what you usually see when you play academy schools. But it's going to be a great challenge on all three phases. They're aggressive in the special team. I think since 2020 they've blocked more kicks than anybody else in FBS. And so all three phases present some issues that we have to be prepared for. Yeah, I think one is personnel. They got some good D linemen. They do a good job. They do a good job of simulating some pressures where, you might be thinking a 5-man pressure's coming, a 6-man pressure's coming, and it ends up being 4 guys. And so they just do a good job of saying, we're not going to let you run the ball. And we got a mindset that, hey, we still want to run the ball. We got to find ways to get hats on hats. But the other thing I think they do is they move, right, is they're not stagnant. They're not your typical just 3 down and they don't move. They're able to move the front and be aggressive, change the leverage on you, which is a challenge. When you change the leverage on an offensive lineman post-snap, it creates some difficulties. I don't ever want to be a program that holds back, like all in, every play, every game. And it's a great challenge because guess what? Now we got to come up with another one, right? We got to come up with another fake. But I want our players to have that mindset, man. Like if I told our players, like, hey, this is a great fake. We're going to hold it for the last game of the year. We're going to hold it for if we make the playoffs. Like what I expect them to do as we get ready to play this game. Like this is the Super Bowl. This is Super Bowl. This week versus Army, Yankee Stadium is the Super Bowl. And so if that means we got to come up with a new fake, then we will come up with a new fake. But I don't ever want to hold something back. That's a great challenge. Guess what? We got to come up with something better. And we have the coaches and the players to do that.